Beneath the dense green canopy of the rainforest lies a world most people will never see. It's a place where shadows hide predators, and the strange becomes everyday life. Beyond the jaguars and parrots you've heard of, there exist creatures so unusual, so rarely spoken of, that they sound more like myths than reality. From a gecko that disappears into leaves, to a river fish with teeth like knives, these hidden residents remind us that the rainforest is still full of secrets. Today, we're uncovering 5 rainforest animals you didn't know existed. Deep in the shadowy floor of the rainforest lurks a predator that few have ever seen, yet many fear: the bushmaster snake. Measuring up to 12 feet long, it holds the title of the largest venomous snake in the Americas. Unlike the well-known rattlesnakes or cobras, the bushmaster lives in near silence, blending into the undergrowth with scales patterned like mottled leaves. Its size alone is enough to command respect, but it is its patience that makes it truly dangerous. The bushmaster is an ambush predator. Rather than chasing its prey, it chooses a patch of forest floor and waits, motionless, for hours or even days. Small mammals, such as rats, agoutis, and rabbits are its usual targets, though birds will also fall victim if they venture too close. The moment a potential meal passes by, the snake strikes with astonishing speed, sinking its long fangs deep and injecting a powerful venom. The venom is hemotoxic, meaning it attacks blood and tissue, quickly weakening and killing the prey. The bushmaster then swallows its victim whole, relying on its strong body to draw the meal down into its stomach. Unlike many snakes, the bushmaster is known for being reclusive. It avoids human contact and prefers the cover of thick rainforest, which explains why encounters are so rare. Locals often fear it, however, because of its reputation for delivering one of the most dangerous bites in South America. Though fatalities are less common today thanks to medical care, in remote rainforest villages, a bushmaster bite can still be deadly. Despite its fearsome abilities, the bushmaster plays an important role in its ecosystem. By hunting rodents, it helps control populations that would otherwise grow unchecked. In this way, it maintains a balance within the rainforest's complex web of life. And like many rainforest species, it faces growing threats from deforestation and habitat loss, making it increasingly vulnerable. The bushmaster remains a creature of legend in many parts of South America. Stories are whispered about its immense size, its glowing eyes, its ability to vanish into the forest floor. While many of these tales are exaggerations, one truth remains. This is a predator designed by millions of years of evolution to be unseen, silent, and lethal. To walk in its territory is to step into the domain of one of the rainforest's most secretive killers. Hidden among the damp leaves of Madagascar's rainforests lives one of the most extraordinary masters of disguise in the animal kingdom, the satanic leaf-tailed gecko. Despite its fearsome name, this creature is small, rarely growing longer than a few inches. What makes it so fascinating is its uncanny ability to vanish in plain sight. Its body is flattened, its tail mimics the exact shape of a dried leaf, and its skin carries intricate patterns of browns, oranges, and mottled grays. When still, it is almost impossible to tell where the leaf ends and the lizard begins. Some even sport tails with ragged edges, as if they were bitten or decayed, adding to the illusion of dead foliage. This camouflage serves a vital purpose. The rainforests are filled with hungry predators, snakes, birds, and mammals, all eager to make a meal out of such a small reptile. The gecko's survival depends on being overlooked, and so it has perfected the art of deception. During the day, it clings motionless to tree trunks or lies flat among fallen leaves, invisible to even the sharpest eyes. But when night falls, it emerges as a predator itself. Despite its fragile appearance, the satanic leaf-tailed gecko is a skilled hunter. It feeds mainly on insects, creeping quietly through the undergrowth and ambushing crickets, moths, and beetles. Its large, lidless eyes are perfectly adapted to see in the dark, giving it an edge in the shadowy rainforest. In an instant, it can launch forward, snatching its prey with a lightning-fast strike of its sticky tongue. The gecko's unusual name comes not only from its devilish appearance, those sharp ridges and menacing tail, but also from the way it opens its mouth when threatened. If discovered, it will drop its disguise and attempt to scare away predators by flaring its bright red mouth wide open, hissing, and twisting its body in jerky, unnatural motions. It's a last defense in a world where blending in is usually the safest bet. Rarely seen by humans, this remarkable reptile is a reminder of just how much mystery still hides within the rainforest. For every jaguar or toucan that captures our imagination, there are countless creatures like the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, quietly living in the shadows, perfectly adapted to one of the most competitive ecosystems on Earth. Among the most unsettling predators of the rainforest is a creature with dozens of legs, a body that can reach over a foot in length, and a venomous bite, powerful enough to subdue prey much larger than itself. This is the giant centipede, a nightmare come to life among the forest floor and cave walls of tropical regions. Known scientifically as Scolopendra gigantea, it is one of the largest centipede species in the world, and one of the most fearsome. The giant centipede is an agile hunter. Unlike snakes or spiders that rely on ambush, this predator actively chases and overwhelms its prey. With sharp hooked claws on each segment of its long, armored body, it moves with unnerving speed. When it strikes, it uses specialized pincers called forcipules, modified legs just behind the head, to inject venom. This venom is strong enough to incapacitate insects, frogs, lizards, and even birds. There are recorded instances of giant centipedes climbing into caves and capturing bats in mid-flight, dragging them down to the ground in a terrifying display of power. What makes this predator particularly disturbing is its hunting style. It doesn't simply kill quickly. Instead, it subdues and restrains its victims, wrapping its many legs around them in a writhing grip while delivering multiple venomous bites. Once the prey is subdued, the centipede consumes it piece by piece with its sharp mandibles. To humans, a bite from a giant centipede is rarely fatal, but it is incredibly painful, often causing swelling, fever, and dizziness. This reputation has made it a feared animal across the rainforests of South America and the Caribbean, where locals tend to avoid areas known to harbor them. Despite their fearsome appearance, however, these centipedes are not aggressive unless provoked. They prefer to remain hidden under rocks, logs, or leaf litter, striking only when hunting or defending themselves. In the ecosystem, the giant centipede is an important predator. By keeping populations of smaller animals under control, it helps maintain balance in the dense and competitive environment of the rainforest. Yet its role often goes unnoticed, overshadowed by larger predators like jaguars or snakes. For those who encounter it, the giant centipede feels almost alien, a reminder that in the rainforest, danger doesn't only come from large fangs or claws. Sometimes it comes crawling swiftly from the shadows, with dozens of legs and a bite that can haunt your nightmares. In the dark waters of Africa, Congo River lurks a predator so terrifying it has been called the piranha on steroids. This is the Goliath tigerfish, a massive freshwater hunter that looks like it belongs in a nightmare. Growing over 5 feet long and weighing more than 100 pounds, it is one of the largest and most dangerous fish found in rainforest rivers. But its size is not what gives it its fearsome reputation. It is its teeth. The Goliath tigerfish has a mouth lined with razor-sharp fangs, each one about the size of a human finger. These interlocking daggers are perfectly designed for seizing and holding slippery prey. When the tigerfish attacks, it surges forward with explosive speed, clamping down on its victim with jaws so powerful that few creatures can escape. Even large fish are ripped apart in seconds, sometimes swallowed whole. Unlike the smaller piranha, which often hunt in packs, the Goliath tigerfish is a solitary predator. It relies on its keen eyesight to detect movement in the murky river currents. Scientists believe it can sense vibrations in the water, allowing it to ambush unsuspecting prey with perfect timing. Its diet includes fish of all kinds, and there are stories of it attacking animals much larger than itself. Some local legends even claim it has attacked humans, though confirmed cases are rare. What makes this predator even more mysterious is its habitat. The Congo River is one of the deepest and most powerful rivers in the world, filled with turbulent rapids and swirling currents. Few explorers venture far into these waters, and even fewer study what lives there. The Goliath tigerfish thrives in these hidden depths, largely unseen, adding to its aura of myth and terror. To the people who live along the Congo, the tigerfish is both feared and respected. Fishermen speak of battles with this monster, as catching one requires immense strength and courage. Holding it up reveals rows of gleaming fangs, a sight that feels almost prehistoric. The Goliath tigerfish is a reminder that not all rainforest predators live among the trees. Some glide silently through rivers, perfectly evolved for ambush and survival. In the shadowy currents of Africa's waterways, this fanged giant rules as one of the most formidable freshwater predators on Earth. In the dense rainforests of Madagascar lives one of the strangest and most misunderstood primates on Earth, the ai. At first glance, this nocturnal lemur looks almost unreal, with large glowing eyes, bat-like ears, and a scruffy coat of dark fur. But what makes it truly remarkable is its bizarre hunting technique, one that has earned it both fear and fascination. The ai is a specialist in what scientists call percussive foraging. Using its long, bony middle finger, it taps rapidly on tree bark, listening closely with its oversized ears. The hollow sound of insect tunnels echoes back, giving away the hiding places of beetle larvae. Once it detects movement inside, the ai gnaws a small hole into the wood with its sharp teeth, then slides in that strange skeletal finger to hook the grub and pull it out. This feeding style is completely unique in the primate world, resembling more the hunting techniques of a woodpecker than a monkey or lemur. At night, the ai roams the rainforest canopy, moving with eerie stealth. It feeds not only on insects but also on fruits, seeds, and even coconuts, which it can open using its powerful teeth. Its wide, searching eyes reflect in the moonlight, making it appear ghostly as it prowls through the branches. For centuries, the ai has been surrounded by superstition. In some parts of Madagascar, local beliefs hold that seeing one is a bad omen, even a sign of death. Because of its unusual appearance, villagers have sometimes killed them out of fear, believing they bring misfortune. This has placed additional pressure on a species already threatened by habitat destruction. Despite these myths, the ai plays an important role in the ecosystem. By eating insects that bore into trees, it helps control pests and maintain the health of the forest. To scientists, it is a symbol of how evolution can create solutions that are as strange as they are effective. Rare, secretive, and endlessly fascinating, the ai is a reminder that the rainforest holds creatures beyond imagination. In a world filled with parrots and primates, this peculiar lemur stands apart, a night dweller that looks like it stepped straight out of folklore, but whose story is rooted in the very real magic of survival. The rainforest is a realm of endless wonder, where life takes forms both beautiful and bizarre. Beyond the famous jaguars and parrots, creatures like the leaf-tailed gecko, the ai, the bushmaster, the giant centipede, and the Goliath tigerfish remind us that nature still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Each of these animals, whether hidden in the shadows or hunting in the rivers, plays a role in maintaining the balance of this complex ecosystem. And as long as rainforests continue to thrive, so too will these extraordinary creatures, living proof that Earth's wild heart still beats strong.